Hello, beautiful Taurus souls. I hope you are having an amazing day wherever you are in the world. I just finished shuffling my cards, and the energy coming through for your sign right now is absolutely incredible. There is something brewing in the universe specifically for you, Taurus, and it has everything to do with someone from your past who is about to make a very unexpected return into your life. Before we dive deep into what the cards are showing me, I need you to take a moment and think about someone who once meant the world to you. Someone who you shared incredible moments with. Someone who understood you on a level that felt almost magical. You know exactly who I am talking about right now, do not you, Taurus? That person who still crosses your mind when certain songs play or when you visit certain places that hold those precious memories. The cards are telling me that what happened between you two was not meant to be the end of your story. Sometimes the universe pulls people apart not to punish them, but to help them grow individually so they can come back together as better versions of themselves. And Taurus, your time for that reunion is approaching faster than you might think. Let me pull the first card for you right now. I am getting the Six of Swords, and oh my goodness, Taurus, this card is practically vibrating with anticipation. The Six of Swords represents moving toward calmer waters, leaving turbulent times behind and sailing toward something much more peaceful and harmonious. But what makes this card so special in your reading today is that it shows two figures in the boat together. This is not a journey you will be taking alone. The energy I am sensing with this card tells me that both of you have been doing the inner work. Both of you have been processing whatever happened between you, learning from the experience and growing as individuals. The swords in this card represent the mental clarity you have both gained during your time apart. You understand now what went wrong before, and more importantly, you both know how to avoid those same mistakes in the future. This card is showing me that the reunion that is coming will not be rushed or chaotic like before. There is a sense of maturity and wisdom that both of you are bringing to this connection now. The water in this card is calm, suggesting that when you reconnect, it will feel peaceful and right. There will be no more of those intense emotional storms that may have characterized your relationship before. What is particularly beautiful about the Six of Swords appearing for you today is that it represents a conscious choice to move forward together. This is not about falling back into old patterns or trying to recreate what you had before. This is about creating something entirely new and better, built on the foundation of all the lessons you have both learned during your separation. I can feel that this person has been thinking about you too, Taurus. They have been reflecting on what you meant to them and realizing that letting you go was perhaps the biggest mistake of their life. The Six of Swords is telling me that they are ready to make the journey back to you. And when they do, both of your lives are going to change in the most beautiful way. Now let me pull another card to see more about the timing and circumstances of this reunion. I am drawing the Page of Cups, and Taurus, this is making so much sense. The Page of Cups represents new emotional beginnings, messages from the heart, and innocent, pure love. This card often appears when someone is about to receive news that will touch their heart deeply. The Page of Cups is telling me that this reunion might begin with a message. It could be a text, a phone call, an email, or even a message through a mutual friend. But whatever form it takes, this initial contact is going to feel like a gift from the universe. You might even find yourself holding your breath when you see their name pop up on your phone or hear someone mention them after such a long time. What I love about the Page of Cups in your reading is that it represents emotional authenticity. When this person reaches out to you, they are going to be completely honest about their feelings. There will be no games, no pretending, no trying to act cool or indifferent. They are going to open their heart to you in a way that might surprise you with its vulnerability and sincerity. This card is also showing me that the message or contact you receive will be filled with hope and possibility. This person is not reaching out just to catch up or see how you are doing. They are reaching out because they have realized something important about what you meant to them, and they want to explore the possibility of having you back in their life in a meaningful way. The Page of Cups often brings news that changes everything, and Taurus, I believe that is exactly what is about to happen for you. This contact from your past person is going to shift your entire perspective on what is possible for your love life. You might have convinced yourself that chapter was closed forever, but the universe is about to show you that some stories are meant to have second acts. I want to pull one more card to understand the deeper spiritual significance of this reunion. I am getting the Hermit, and this is absolutely perfect for what you are going through right now, Taurus. The Hermit represents the wisdom that comes from introspection and soul searching. This card tells me that both you and this person have spent significant time in self-reflection, understanding yourselves better, and clarifying what you truly want in love and life. The Hermit holds a lantern, and that lantern represents the inner guidance you have both developed during your time apart. You have learned to trust your instincts, to listen to your heart, and to recognize what is truly good for you. This wisdom is going to serve you incredibly well when this person comes back into your life, because you will approach the situation with much more clarity and self-awareness than you had before. What is beautiful about the Hermit appearing in your reading is that it suggests this reunion is not happening by accident. Both of you have been guided to this moment by your inner wisdom and spiritual growth. The time you spent apart was not wasted time, it was preparation time. The universe was preparing both of you for this moment when you would be ready to love each other properly. The Hermit also represents the idea that sometimes we have to lose something to truly appreciate its value. During your separation, both of you discovered what life feels like without the other person in it. This experience has given you both a deeper appreciation for the connection you shared and a stronger desire to protect and nurture it if given another chance. I can see that this person has been doing their own soul searching, examining their patterns in relationships, understanding where they went wrong, and developing the emotional maturity needed to be a better partner. The Hermit tells me they are not coming back to you unchanged. They are returning as someone who has grown, evolved, and developed the wisdom needed to cherish what you offer. Let me draw another card to see what challenges or obstacles you might face during this reunion process. I am pulling the Four of Pentacles, and this card is bringing up some important insights about protection and vulnerability. The Four of Pentacles represents holding on to what we value, but it can also represent being overly protective or resistant to change. Taurus, this card is telling me that when this person first reaches out to you, your natural instinct might be to protect yourself. You might feel scared to open your heart again because you remember how much it hurt when things ended between you before. The Four of Pentacles suggests you might initially hold back, keeping your emotional walls up as a defense mechanism. This is completely understandable and natural, Taurus. You invested a lot of yourself in this connection before, and when it ended, it probably felt like losing a piece of your soul. Of course, you would want to protect yourself from experiencing that kind of pain again. The Four of Pentacles acknowledges these fears and validates them as reasonable responses to past hurt. However, this card is also gently encouraging you to consider whether holding on to these protective barriers too tightly might prevent you from receiving the love and healing that this reunion could bring. The Four of Pentacles reminds us that while self-protection is important, we also need to remain open to genuine opportunities for happiness and connection. What I am sensing is that this person is going to be very patient with your need to move slowly. They understand that they need to rebuild your trust, and they are prepared to do whatever it takes to prove that they have changed and that they are serious about making things work this time. The Four of Pentacles suggests that your cautious approach will actually work in your favor, ensuring that this reunion is built on solid ground rather than rushed emotions. This card is also telling me about the material and practical aspects of this reunion. Perhaps there are practical considerations that need to be addressed, like distance, living situations, or other life circumstances that are different now than they were before. The Four of Pentacles suggests that both of you will approach these practical matters with maturity and realistic planning. Now I want to pull a card to understand the deeper emotional healing that this reunion will bring to both of you. I am drawing the Five of Cups, but in a very different energy than this card usually carries. Instead of focusing on the spilled cups representing loss and regret, I am seeing this card as representing the process of emotional healing and the ability to turn your attention to what still remains. In the context of your reunion, Taurus, the Five of Cups is showing me that both you and this person have fully processed the grief and disappointment of your separation. You have both acknowledged what went wrong, felt the full weight of that loss, and now you are ready to focus on what is still possible between you. The two standing cups in this card represent the love and connection that never truly died, even during your time apart. This card tells me that part of the healing in your reunion will come from both of you acknowledging the pain that your separation caused. There will likely be conversations where you both openly discuss how much you missed each other and how difficult it was to be apart. This emotional honesty will be crucial for building a stronger foundation this time around. The Five of Cups also represents learning to forgive both yourself and the other person for whatever mistakes led to your separation. This forgiveness is not about pretending the hurt never happened, but about choosing to release the resentment and bitterness so that you can move forward together in a healthier way. What I find particularly hopeful about this card in your reading is that it suggests both of you have learned to take responsibility for your parts in what went wrong before. There will be no blame games or attempts to make the other person the villain in your story. Instead, there will be mature acknowledgement of how you both contributed to the problems and genuine commitment to doing better this time. The bridge in the background of the Five of Cups represents the emotional bridge you are both ready to cross to reach each other again. This bridge has been built through all the inner work you have both done during your separation. It is made strong by forgiveness, understanding, self-awareness, and genuine love for each other. Let me pull another card to see what this reunion will look like when it actually happens. I am getting the Three of Cups and Taurus. This is such a beautiful card for your situation. The Three of Cups represents celebration, joy, and the coming together of hearts in happiness. This card tells me that your reunion is not going to be heavy or filled with drama. Instead, it is going to feel like a celebration of finding each other again. The Three of Cups suggests that when you first see this person again, there will be an immediate sense of joy and recognition. It will feel like coming home after a long journey. All the nervousness and uncertainty you might have been feeling will melt away the moment you look into their eyes and see the same love and happiness reflected back at you. This card often represents friendship as well as romantic love, and I think this is significant for your situation. When you reconnect, you will not only be reuniting as romantic partners, but also as friends who genuinely enjoy each other's company and bring out the best in each other. The friendship foundation will make your romantic connection much stronger and more sustainable this time around. The Three of Cups is also telling me that this reunion might happen in a social setting, or that friends and family will play a positive role in bringing you back together. Maybe you will run into each other at a mutual friends gathering, or perhaps friends who know both of you will play matchmaker. Whatever the case, there will be a sense of community and support around your reunion. What makes this card particularly special is that it represents the kind of love that enhances your life rather than complicating it. The Three of Cups suggests that being with this person again will bring more joy, laughter, and positive energy into your daily life. You will find yourselves celebrating small moments together and feeling grateful for simple pleasures in a way that you might not have appreciated before. This card is also showing me that both of you will be excited to share your lives with each other again. You will want to introduce each other to new friends you have made, show each other places you have discovered, and share experiences you have had during your time apart. There will be a beautiful blending of your separate journeys into one shared path forward. Now I want to understand what the long-term potential of this reunion looks like. Let me draw the Knight of Pentacles, and this card is filling me with such confidence about your future together. The Knight of Pentacles represents steady, reliable progress and the kind of commitment that stands the test of time. This is not a knight who rushes into battle impulsively, but one who moves forward with determination and practical wisdom. This card tells me that when this person comes back into your life, they are coming with serious intentions. They have thought this through carefully and are prepared to put in the real work required to build something lasting with you. The Knight of Pentacles represents the kind of mature love that grows stronger over time rather than burning out in passionate flames. What I love about this card for you, Taurus, is that it matches your natural approach to love and relationships. You appreciate steadiness, reliability, and partners who follow through on their promises. The Knight of Pentacles is telling me that this person has developed these exact qualities during your time apart. They are no longer the impulsive or inconsistent person they might have been before. This card also represents material stability and building something concrete together. I am sensing that this reunion will lead to discussions about real, practical plans for your future together. This might include conversations about where to live, how to blend your lives logistically, and what you both want to create together in terms of home, family, or shared goals. The Knight of Pentacles moves slowly, but surely toward his destination, and this represents how your relationship will develop after you reunite. You will not rush into anything, but instead will take the time to rebuild your connection properly, establishing trust and intimacy at a pace that feels comfortable for both of you. This methodical approach will ensure that your relationship is built on solid ground this time. I can see that both of you have learned the value of consistency in love. The Knight of Pentacles shows me that this person will demonstrate their commitment to you through their actions, not just their words. They will show up for you reliably, keep their promises, and prove their dedication through small daily acts of love and consideration. Let me pull one more card to see what message the universe wants you to know as you prepare for this reunion. I am drawing the Nine of Pentacles, and Taurus, this card is absolutely perfect for where you are in your life right now. The Nine of Pentacles represents self-sufficiency, personal achievement, and the confidence that comes from knowing you can take care of yourself. This card is reminding you that you have grown tremendously during your time apart from this person. You have built a life that you can be proud of, developed your independence, and learned to find happiness within yourself rather than depending on someone else to make you feel complete. This personal growth is going to be one of your greatest strengths as you navigate this reunion. The Nine of Pentacles tells me that you are entering this potential reunion from a position of strength rather than neediness or desperation. You are not looking for this person to rescue you or complete you because you have already learned to complete yourself. This means that if you choose to be with them again, it will be because you genuinely want to share your already full life with them, not because you need them to fill a void. This card also represents luxury and enjoying the finer things in life, which suggests that this reunion will add richness and beauty to your existence. Being with this person again will feel like a luxury, something that enhances the quality of your life in wonderful ways. You will appreciate each other on a much deeper level because you both understand what life is like without the other. The Nine of Pentacles is also about reaping what you have sown, and this is so relevant to your situation. All the inner work you have done, all the healing you have accomplished, all the self-love you have cultivated during your separation, these efforts are about to pay off in the most beautiful way. You are ready for this reunion because you have prepared yourself for it, even if you did not realize that was what you were doing. What strikes me most about this card is that it shows a person who is completely comfortable being alone, but is also open to partnership when it serves their highest good. This describes your energy perfectly right now, Taurus. You have learned to be happy on your own, which means you can choose love from a place of freedom rather than fear or desperation. Now let me pull a final card to see the overall outcome and highest potential of this reunion. I am drawing the Ten of Pentacles, and I am getting chills because this card represents everything coming full circle in the most perfect way. The Ten of Pentacles is about legacy, long-term commitment, and building something that will last for generations. This card tells me that this reunion is not just about you and this person getting back together for a fun romance. This is about two souls recognizing that they are meant to build something significant together. The Ten of Pentacles represents the kind of love that creates a lasting legacy, whether that means building a family, creating a home together, or simply being living examples of what true love looks like. What moves me most about this card appearing for you is that it suggests this reunion will heal not just your individual hearts, but also create something beautiful that extends beyond just the two of you. Your love story will inspire others and demonstrate that sometimes love does get a second chance when the timing is right and both people have done the necessary growth work. The Ten of Pentacles also represents financial prosperity and material abundance. This tells me that coming back together will actually improve both of your material situations as well as your emotional ones. You will be able to build wealth, stability, and security together that neither of you could achieve alone. There is something about your combined energies that creates abundance on all levels. This card is showing me grandparents and children, which might literally mean that this reunion will lead to marriage and family, or it might symbolically represent the mature, nurturing love you will create together and the new dreams and projects you will birth as a couple. Either way, the Ten of Pentacles promises that your reunion will be fertile ground for creating beautiful things together. What I want you to understand, Taurus, is that this card represents the completion of a cycle. Your separation was not a failure or an ending, but rather a necessary part of a larger story arc that is now reaching its fulfillment. The Ten of Pentacles is telling you that everything you went through, all the pain and growth and learning, was preparing you for this moment when you could come back together as fully realized individuals, ready to create something lasting and meaningful. Before I finish this reading, I want to share some practical guidance about how to navigate this reunion when it happens. First, trust your instincts. Your intuition has been sharpened by all the experiences you have had, and it will guide you well as you decide how to respond when this person reaches out. Do not ignore the wisdom you have gained about what you need and deserve in love. Second, take your time. The cards are showing me that this person is prepared to be patient and prove themselves to you, so do not feel pressured to rush into anything. Allow the reconnection to unfold naturally and at a pace that feels comfortable for you. The slow, steady energy of the Knight of Pentacles suggests that good things will come to those who do not rush the process. Third, communicate openly about what happened before and what you both need moving forward. The healing energy in your cards suggests that honest, vulnerable conversation will be key to building a stronger foundation this time. Do not be afraid to express your fears, hopes, and boundaries clearly. Finally, remember that you are approaching this potential reunion as a complete, whole person who has learned to love herself. You do not need this person to make you happy, but you can choose to share your happiness with them if they prove worthy of it. This mindset will serve you well and ensure that any relationship you build together is healthy and balanced. The energy around this reunion is so positive and healing, Taurus. The cards are showing me that this is not about going backward, but about spiraling upward to a higher level of love and connection. You and this person have both evolved, and now you have the opportunity to create something even more beautiful than what you had before. I want you to stay open to the possibility that love might be returning to your life in an unexpected but wonderful way. Pay attention to signs and synchronicities over the next few weeks. Notice if this person starts appearing in your dreams more frequently, or if mutual friends start mentioning them, or if you keep running into reminders of them in your daily life. The universe often sends signals before major reunions occur. Most importantly, trust that whatever is meant for you will find its way to you. If this reunion is truly destined, nothing will be able to prevent it from happening. The cards are showing me such beautiful potential for healing, growth, and lasting love in your future. Your heart has been through a journey, but it was a journey that led you back to love, and that is the most beautiful thing of all.